WIBT for not being cooperative/quitting family therapy with my dad? I, 16F, have been going through family therapy with my dad. For context, I started seeing a therapist around 14 for generalized anxiety. My therapist and I had frequent discussions of Dad's behavior. I was not intentionally trying to get him in trouble, just being honest about how he made me feel, which would lead to the therapist calling local services to report emotional abuse, which then caused them to open a case to investigate. Mom and Dad filed for divorce. In the first mediation session, they agreed on starting family therapy with all four of us: Dad, Mom, me, and my little brother. Sessions are one-on-one with a therapist in the room to facilitate the conversation. The first session I had with Dad was the only in-person one, as shortly after, he moved to the other side of the country. Meetings are now on Zoom. Up until recently, we have just been doing game sessions where we ask trivia or would-you-rather questions, but we have just moved on to processing sessions where we try to talk about the problems. The first session was a train wreck. I was very open about the way he made me feel, which he only denied and made excuses for. Nothing he said in the meeting was genuine, and by the end of the session, I was a mess. I knew it was going to be hard, but I figured everything that happened in the last few years would be a wake-up call to his behavior. I was beginning to have doubts about therapy accomplishing anything. However, the real issues start when my little brother has his session a few days after mine. In that session, my little brother says my dad admitted to recording the whole of my last session. This makes me very uncomfortable. I did not know he was recording, and, as mentioned, all of these meetings are taking place on Zoom, so I have no way of knowing he's recording anything, and I have no control over who he shows this recording to. I really opened up during the meeting, and him being able to show it to other people and say whatever he wants about it makes me very uncomfortable. That, combined with his behavior of denying everything, moving across the country as soon as he could, and the therapist's reactions to everything, does not give me hope going through this therapy, especially because I am scared of him getting custody if the therapists think things are working out enough. I think I might be the because the therapists say we are making progress, and my dad is still clearly trying to get custody and provide a home for us to stay in the place he moved. He's even sent pictures and texts showing us the place and saying he can't wait to have us there. I can't help but feel like the for quitting when Dad agreed to family therapy in the first place, and is still showing effort. So, WIBT for opting out of sessions with Dad or being uncooperative, knowing he may be recording?